Daniel Carter was the kind of man who believed in building everything brick by brick: his home, his marriage, his business. At 37, he had built a successful car repair shop in their small town in Missouri, where everybody knew each other's stories, or thought they did. He married Melissa 10 years ago, a bright-eyed high school teacher with an infectious laugh and a sharp tongue. For a while, life was good. They weren't rich, but they were comfortable. Weekends were spent on road trips, cooking together, and watching old movies in bed. But something started changing about a year ago. Melissa grew distant. She'd laugh less and stay out more. Her phone became an extension of her hand, always flipped screen down. She started dressing up more for work than she ever did for date nights. Daniel tried not to jump to conclusions. Maybe she was stressed, maybe she needed space. But the gnawing feeling in his gut wouldn't let go. Then one night, he saw it. A text notification flashed on her phone. "I can't wait to see you again. Last night was amazing. D." Daniel's heart clenched. He wasn't D. She never even noticed he saw it. Instead of confronting her, Daniel did something he never thought he would. He played dumb. He pretended everything was fine. He kissed her goodbye in the mornings, brought her flowers one evening just to see her lie with a smile. But inside, he was changing. He started watching. Her stories didn't line up. Staying late grading papers often meant coming home with smudged lipstick and a forced alibi. He hired a private investigator just to be sure. The results shattered any remaining hope. Melissa was sleeping with Damon, her school's new vice principal. It wasn't just a fling. Pictures showed them holding hands in public, checking into hotels, laughing in ways Daniel hadn't seen in years. His marriage wasn't just broken, it was over. But instead of breaking down, Daniel began to plan. Daniel knew revenge wasn't noble. But this wasn't about hurting her. It was about reclaiming himself. He didn't want her back. He wanted justice. And maybe, deep down, he wanted her to feel what he had felt: betrayal, shame, and loss. First, he quietly gathered everything: evidence, financial documents, even recorded phone calls. Melissa had no prenup, and her name wasn't on the shop. Their home? Bought with Daniel's inheritance. Everything they owned was, technically, his. Then he reached out to a divorce attorney. One of the best. Next, he prepared his trap. On their 10th anniversary, Melissa walked into a candlelit home. Rose petals led to the dining room where Daniel stood in a suit, a soft jazz tune playing. She was caught off guard. "I thought you forgot," she said with a fake smile. "Forget our anniversary?" Daniel smiled back, motioning to the table. "Never." They had dinner, wine, even danced for a moment. She looked confused but content. That's when he pulled out the envelope. "What's this?" she asked. "Open it." Inside was a stack of printed photos. Her and Damon. Kissing. Undressed. Entering hotel rooms. Her face went white. "I know everything, Melissa. Every lie. Every late night. Every touch that didn't belong to me." "Daniel, I can explain," he interrupted, calm and cold. "You don't need to. It's all in there. And guess what? You're getting nothing. You cheated, I have proof, and the house, business, and savings are mine." She gasped. "You can't do this." "I can. And I did." The divorce papers hit her desk the next morning. Her affair was exposed to the school board anonymously. Damon was forced to resign. Melissa lost her reputation, and with it, her job. She called Daniel endlessly. He never picked up. She texted apologies, begged for a chance to talk. He blocked her number. In court, she cried, swore she still loved him, said she made a mistake. Daniel just stared, impassive. The judge granted him everything. Melissa left the courtroom in tears. Daniel walked out with peace. 6 months later, Daniel was rebuilding, not just his life, but himself. He hit the gym, traveled solo, and made new friends. For the first time in years, he laughed with his whole heart. One day, He got a letter in the mail. No return address. Inside, it was simple. I'm sorry for everything. I wish I could undo it. Melissa. He didn't respond. He didn't need to. Revenge didn't fix the pain. But it gave him closure. And sometimes that's enough.